Hello and welcome to Talk Wargaming. I'm in front of the camera, which is a rare occurrence, as usually you can just see my hands. So basically the reason why I'm in front of the camera as opposed to being behind it this time is I want to kind of bring more of a personal aspect to the channel. Rather than just me doing tutorials and reviews and things like that, I want to kind of talk more about what I think of things, give you a bit more of an opinion, to let you know what's going on in my life in regards to wargaming. So at the moment I've been doing a kind of a one-off commission. I used to do commissions last year, but I kind of didn't have the time to do them. So I've done a one-off for one of my customers that I previously had do, and the ones that I'm doing are some Skaven Storm Fiends. Now this is one of the guys here. I've kind of just gone for the kind of more of a standard paint scheme. I've also magnetised them as well, so the client can swap out the weapon options as he sees fit. So these are kind of a working project at the moment. Quite enjoyable to paint really as well, because I've mainly been doing 40k stuff recently, sci-fi things. It's nice to go back to more of a fantasy, even if the Storm Fiends aren't exactly typical fantasy stock. So yeah, definitely enjoying those. I've also been working on my Skitarii as well. As you can probably see from my painting tutorial, that's the first of my Skitarii force that I'm actually going to be doing. I've been out of 40k for quite a while now. I think last time I played a full 40k game was maybe about 8 years ago, so it was a long time ago, so I was kind of trying to brush up on the rules and get into the gaming side of things. So I'm going to build a small Skitarii force and then kind of do 500 points and just build it from there as I get back into the game. So I've also picked up the Skitarii Codex as well, as you probably saw. If you are a follower of Talk Wargaming website, you probably saw my review on there as well. I'm very impressed by it. It's kind of a very nice, kind of a different aspect to a force as well. Seeing as how it has no real kind of on the table commander, it kind of feels more like you're actually in control of the force yourself, because in the fluff it's all like there's a guy up in a ship looking down on the battlefield and he's looking at all this data that's coming in. It's almost like the kind of aspect that you take as a kind of a gamer in 40k. You're the commander, you can see everything on the board, and when you've got like a commander that's on the table, it's not quite the same. You're not in control then, because when that guy dies, you can still control the rest of the force. So with the Skitarii, it's that kind of whole element of you controlling from this kind of omnipotent position. You can see everything that's going on the board. You know your enemy's weaknesses roughly, and you know your own strengths. So you can kind of work the game as you see fit. So I'm very happy with the Skitarii. I've been a big fan of the Adeptus Mechanicus for a long time, pretty much since I saw the kind of the artwork, and I think it was about maybe 5th edition. I can't remember now. The one that came with the Black Templars and the Dark Elder in maybe 4th edition. I can't remember. That was my first kind of entrance into 40k. So ever since then, I've been a massive fan of the Adeptus Mechanicus. So it's great to see they're actually finally got their own range of miniatures and their own codex as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing going forward. In terms of the channel, in terms of the videos, what I'm doing, I've been doing a few more 40k videos as well. I've done 2 tutorials and an unboxing as well for the Skitarii. It's definitely something I like to carry on with, but if there's anything else, any other game systems or kind of ideas for videos that you can think of you'd like me to do, then feel free to let me know, and I'll kind of do my best to kind of accommodate them as well. I want to kind of grow this channel. I do enjoy the tutorials, probably my favourite aspect of the channel, and I probably really want to continue doing those as well, but I would like to see some other kind of things that people would like to see as well. So yeah, basically all that leaves me to say is that in a few weeks' time, like many of you I assume, I'll be attending Salute 2015. I'll be there in kind of a coverage aspect. I'll be going around speaking to some of the kind of the distributors there, and just a few of the people who might be a familiar face from YouTube channels or other places like that. So it's definitely going to be good for me to do some coverage. So if you are attending, if you're just attending in like a kind of personal capacity, if you're just going to see what's going on, or if you're actually demonstrating there, if you've got a stand or anything, let me know in the comments. I can come over, I can have a chat, I'll bring the camera, and we can have like a mini interview or do some other fun things as well. So that's Salute 2015, I'll be there. So you know my face now, so if you see my face in the crowd, just feel free to come up to me, and we can probably just get something out of the camera anyway. So that was my first kind of video log, I suppose. I don't really know what to call these. Hopefully it went quite well. If you found what I was had to say interesting. I would like to do these in the future as well. But yeah, I think if you just let me know what you thought of it in the comments, then we can kind of go from there. So as always, thanks for watching and goodbye.